Well, you know what? For many of you, the thought of doing anything permanent can be quite scary, right? Especially if it's makeup, unless you make sure that your permanent makeup artist is experienced. Sally Hayes has been doing permanent makeup for more than 30 years, and she brought along with her a very happy client who, by the way, had some permanent makeup done a long time ago by somebody else and unfortunately paid the price for that. Good morning, Marilyn Banks. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, okay, I want to talk first of all, Sally, about why it is so important when you go and you're considering permanent makeup, why you check out and the experience behind the person doing it.
Well, because it is permanent. I mean, it's semi-permanent eyebrows, but if you put black or gray in them, they become real live permanent eyebrows. And you want to make sure that whoever you go to, first of all, can draw them on to suit you, like the style,
okay.
And also that they know color, because you do not want anyone ever to put gray in your eyebrows.
Oh,
because
okay.
Once you put gray in them, they become like a real body tattoo. And then they turn blue or they'll turn purpley. They'll take on an odd color, which is unnatural to have on your forehead.
Okay, so let's talk about that. So first of all, the shape. Somebody
Sure, shape is important.
Absolutely important. And then the color. And so, Marilyn, this is years ago. This is what happened to you, and I want to go ahead and put up this photo because your brows, you actually had to get them tattooed off or lasered off. You went to Sally to try and get them fixed, and Sally, you said, I can't help you. You're going to have to get them lasered off.
Right, right.
Just and this is right after that happened.
They were an odd shape. If you notice the one on the left, it's bigger than the one on one of them looks fine shape-wise. The other one is like too big, and there's no way to get rid of it with tattooing. So you have to either laser or ink off or do something to get rid of them. So she actually had them removed, and then I put them back on for her.
Okay. So, but the problem is that it was the wrong color. It was that gray color, right?
Yes.
And obviously that's not what you signed up for.
Not at all. I really expected to have, you know, the color of my hair, or maybe a little bit lighter, and hence they turned gray. They actually turned multicolor.
They were kind of red.
Yes.
They were red and gray. They were because she'd tried out a couple different people trying to fix them before she came to me, and even now, even though she's had them removed, there's existing pigment under the skin, and that's what people need to realize.
Okay.
So you've got to be careful when you mix another color to fix it.
Okay, all right. Well, that makes perfect sense. Well, you look fantastic now, I have to tell you. And
I mean, I've done her eyes and lips, no problem.
Look at that camera for me, right there, number 9, right there. Okay, you got to move your hair out of the way a little bit. You look fantastic, Sally. You did a fantastic job. Were you able to do it in one application?
No, we've been doing this multiple applications. In fact, I'm going to use her to show a brow retouch later on.
Okay.
Just because they're so light, you have to touch them up every year to 3 years.
Okay.
And she's more like once a year.
Oh, okay. But it is typical that you would have to do a touch-up.
Right, unless you put the gray in there, which I'm not going to do.
Yeah, don't ask for Sally to do anything other.
I don't want to fix my own work.
Yeah, no, of course not. Of course not. And that's why a consultation is so important.
Very
important. For you to show people what you're going to do.
You know, when I started tattooing, there were like 3 of us in the valley. Now there's probably 300 in the valley doing it. Yeah. But it's not all equal.
Right.
So you've got to know where you're going.
Not everybody's been doing it for 30 years either. All right, Marilyn, thank you for coming and sharing your story.
Welcome.
You look gorgeous, by the way. Good job, Sally.
Thank you.
All right, Sally Hayes Permanent Makeup. Here's where she's located, 10201 North Scottsdale Road. It's suite number 5 inside Saatchi Studios. That's on the northeast corner of Gold Dust and Scottsdale Road. 480-951-0539 is how you call and set up your free consultation. Learn more, see some other applications before and afters, permanentmakeup.com. Book lips, eyes, and brows. You'll save $200.